Hi everybody, we're back again. I am Adam, of course,
I'm Amanda, of course.
and today's video, well, right now's video, is going to be about my first trans meeting, which, of course, my very supportive girlfriend Amanda came to. So, why don't you talk about that?
Um, well, a little bit about that is basically for
Don't
a
mention me.
no name. Basically for a transgender person, they need to go what is it, a year in counseling?
Well, there's a year in counseling that you have to do to get any of the surgeries. And um, and depending upon your counselor, it can vary on the time in which you need to go to get letters for hormone therapy. Hormone therapy, of course, will happen before the surgeries. Typically, that's how it works. And for the surgeries, you also need to get letters for each of the surgeries. And basically, anything you do as a trans person has to be approved by not one, but two people.
Carefully documented.
Very carefully documented. And so these letters are basically saying that you understand the ramifications of everything that you're about to do to your body. Because most everything that you do to your body is not easily reversed, if at all able to be reversed. And even when you take testosterone, let's say you stop taking testosterone, many of the effects that you have will remain as they are. So that's a little brief summary, but the meeting that we went to was actually a transgender group, and there were two facilitators there and some people. There were more supporters than there were trans people. So,
Um, yeah, it was kind of scary, I guess, for both of us. Uh, it was just very overwhelming. Like we didn't talk very much until we really got into the swing of things. We started by making rules for the group. Basically saying no cell phones, respect each other, and don't talk over each other, don't interrupt each other. It's very important that you show respect the entire time.
and
And
you're not allowed to talk about anything that happens in that group at all to anybody ever.
it's
So,
confidential because it's basically group therapy.
yeah, basically. And so, um, I was surprised myself. Well, to start off with, I introduced myself as Monica. I had a name in mind at the time, but I still introduced myself as Monica because I wasn't quite there yet. And so I did that, and it was really interesting to me as well as Amanda that I actually did most of the talking out of the two of us. Which, if you know either one of us, you know who talks all the time, and I mean that in the most loving way possible.
I'm sure.
Yeah. So, I just felt really comfortable and to know that there were other trans people, that they were tangible, and they didn't fight. Not saying that that was an initial concern, but no, that was really interesting and everything. How did you feel?
Which is really interesting to me that there were so many well,
That one?
yeah, I guess. Like there was so much more allies there than there were actual trans people. Like I know that there are a lot of trans people. Like we've seen quite a few during the course of the last, well, how long have you been in group?
It's actually been more than half a year. The last video I said half a year, but it's been a little bit more since June, really. Yeah,
Very cool.
June.
But yeah, so we've met quite a few transgender, female to male and then male to female. They've all basically come and gone. One really has stuck around, but uh, The first meeting was just very interesting to me because I really didn't know what to expect out of it. I guess
Mm.
so.
And the counselors were very nice. It was very different for me to be around adults who were that open-minded. I've never really I'm sure I know adults that are very open-minded, and I just don't know to the capacity of which they are. But it was just so nice to kind of be welcomed by people that you really didn't know that well, and kind of scary because it's just like, you want me to talk to you about what? And we're gonna be talking about what? Which my discomfort level on some things
Little bit.
is very much there.
Adam doesn't like to talk about anything that has to do with Adam. Like you clamp up in this tiny ball unless you're like really really passionate or really really like angry or pissed off about something. Like unless your head is throbbing with anger, you really don't want to talk about it. You're just like, I'm uncomfortable. Don't ask me questions. So the fact that like you are one doing this video blog is well strange that you wanted to do this.
Well, I wanted to do this for, I guess, to reflect upon. Like, I hate doing it because then I have to hear my voice and I realize how girly I sound.
You don't sound girly.
I do.
Do you
But
guys think Adam sounds girly at all?
please comment below.
Comments below.
And also ask questions below. Facebook us.
Well, you can
Facebook me.
Facebook him, because
Yes.
you won't be able to find me. I made sure of that.
I've made it so people can't find me, but they do. I'm not sure. Facebook hates me. So.
It really does.
But anyway, so it it was really different to be in that sort of setting, and it obviously went well because I still to this day go to group and
Every Wednesday.
and if you'd like information on joining the group, you're more than welcome. We're always welcome to anybody, whether they're transgender, an ally, or just curious. Just get in contact with me and let me know. All right.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know. If you want to know, like, if you were interested in coming to like a youth trans group or something, should we disclose our location?
We'll disclose our location. It's in the back cave. And
The back cave.
yeah. No, like if you message us or comment below, we'll get in contact with you and let you know that way.
I'll just say we're in the state of Florida, so that's
Florida.
Would you like me to say Florida?
No, Florida.
Florida would entail that it's FLORIDA. That's Florida.
I said Florida. You're like Florida. Florida. Alright, you're just a New Yorker. I can't expect much.
Shut up. He's insane. If you haven't gotten that already, he's insane. I'm not the crazy one here.
Coming from the short woman wearing a Pikachu.
I love Pikachu and I'm proud, okay?
I think that this vlog is pretty much around its course as far as the group is concerned, because we really can't disclose a whole lot, but felt that we'd share our feelings.
But yeah, like we said, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, anything of that nature, and whether Adam has a girly voice or not, please put it in the comments below. We love you, and we will see you in the next vlog.
Which we'll probably do another one.
Probably.
Right now.
Yeah, we'll do another one.
Alright.
Why not? Okay, bye.